All right, I'll just talk to you tomorrow or something. Love you, sis. Bye. I had to call Bailey and let her know. I don't want this right now, babe. I have a game started. I told Bailey about that guy. She goes, yeah, fuck that guy. Thank you. I love you.
Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from Jacksonville.
One bowl for me, preferably. I have to focus. I have to focus. My head. I'm not ready for this game right now mentally. I have to get my shit. YouTube. Oh, I don't have to stream this. Okay. Alright, I gotta focus on this game. Wish me luck, baby. I love you. Oh, I'm so mad.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. These two teams, they met in Houston earlier in the season with the Texans coming out on top. So a win here in Jacksonville would give them the season series. The run only got a yard.
This guy got kicked out of one of my leagues. The guy I'm playing got kicked out of one of the leagues I'm in. I didn't realize that's what I'm playing right now.
From the gun, it's Carr. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. It's no secret he's had trouble this year with interceptions, and this is a bad start for him. First drive, throwing another pick.
No matter who's broadcasting his game, that's how the conversation begins. Throwing too many interceptions. Can he take care of the football? If I were his backup, I'd be edging towards the coaches and saying, hey, how about giving me an opportunity?
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the visitors getting the win there, so they'll be looking for the sweep back here at home. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he will cross the 30 down to the 29-yard line. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were very good in the win over Dallas a week ago.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them. Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll run it with Jones. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Now Jones, and he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Jags have taken the early lead. Two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll look to throw. And he will get in to make it 8-0. So they're able to throw it in for the 2-point conversion. Sometimes that can be a risky play, but they got it.
Yeah, you always have to be careful here because if you do get it intercepted, it's returned by the defense. That's 2 points for them, but he identified an open target and put it right on him.
Okay, I'm ready.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. Yeah, Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And not much, maybe a yard up to the 29.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the Jags with 5 in the secondary now on 3rd down. Now Carr. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. The Texans send the punter out. as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Taken in at the 11. A great return there of 22 yards. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. So, Charles, the season winding down, the playoffs obviously not in their future. As they look ahead to the offseason, what spots do they maybe need to fill?
Well, I think that they like the guy who's calling the plays and throwing the ball. I think that he's a pretty good player. Needs some help, I think, on the perimeter, though. Help him out with receivers, because I think if he gets an upgrade there, his play gets that much better, too.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. They'll look to throw. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. I see an extra defensive back on the field. Little surprise here on 3rd and 1. He finds Robinson. And he will have a Jaguars first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
56, Mike.
They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. Give him 2 yards on the gain there, and it will take us to the end of quarter number 1. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They're going to look to throw. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. On 1st and 10, here's Carr. Quick completion here to Johnson. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A give to Williams, running right. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
The Texans with the first opportunity now from the red zone. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Williams. And he'll get 4 there, down to about the 12-yard line.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. On the ground, this is Williams. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. He was blown up in the backfield. They'll go for it. It's Carr. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Mike Tomlin takes a shot here, but to no avail. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage. The
Leverage.
big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. He'll look to throw. Being chased out. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. He'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Robinson. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 8-0 our score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter.
Come on, fellas.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. It's a gain of just 3, and the offense likely going to yield to the punting unit here on 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose. And they will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. A great effort there. Taking it in. And the Jaguars are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They're just a product of trying to buy themselves 5 extra yards.
And they want to help their punter out, right? Help with the angle, trying to pin the ball deep. That's exactly what they did there.
All right, he didn't answer.
Now from 5 yards further back, this becomes a 37-yard extra point attempt. No, and the increased distance may have cost him there, as it is no good. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. From midfield, here's Carr. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Snap comes at 1, and it's Carr. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Texans get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Point after try forthcoming. Just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. They'll keep it on the ground again here. So we hit the halftime break here in Jacksonville with the Jags on top. As we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. The Jaguars in possession of the lead, and they will get the football as we are underway in this second half. And we will not have a run back here as the second half starts with a touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They start the second half here with Williams. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Price. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it with Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And after getting tackled, he's still down and looking very slow to get up. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Here's Jones. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Six yards left on 2nd down. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off at the 40. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 47 yards on the ground for him so far.
But you've got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Carr going to throw. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. The safety blitz turns out to be a great call defensively as they sack him for a loss of 9. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a low liner. I think he mishit it. Fielded just inside the 30. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
On second down, it's Williams. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Complete to Jones. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
56.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Here's second and 10.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go. Mike 55. Quick talk.
They'll set up to throw. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 46, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
51's the mic. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. 51's the mic.
Now after the INT, it's Carr. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Jags grab it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. He was under duress, surveying, trying to find somebody to get the ball out of his hands. In the meantime, the defense, they took it out of his hands.
And when the ball snapped, I know exactly what the defense is thinking. Get a sack, put him on the ground. But when you can also knock the ball free while doing so, oh, there's the bonus for you as a defender.
And he'll be stopped at the 35, but not before he picks up 7 yards.
I'd say it's pretty good strategy. If you throw interceptions on back-to-back drives, let's see if the running backs can handle the ball a little bit, get things going. And also, you motivate your offensive line. I think they're in the mood to fire out and hit someone.
I thought the defense, though, might be a little more prepared for that run. Pretty good gain on the ground. Williams going to get it again on second down. And he gets it down to the 32.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. We're off to the 4th quarter here in Week 15. Happy holidays to all. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. Only a gain of a couple there. That leaves them needing about 7 here on 3rd down. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. It's headed right. It's no good. He misses wide of the upright. And this score will stay right where it is. That one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
On 1st down, Carr. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams. 7 yards there on the 1st down screen play. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
On 2nd down, Williams. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 58 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. And sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Some good strong running right there, some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Yeah, let's get 7. Switch.
Throwing now is Carr. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Texans have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Here we go. Here we go. One.
They're going to try and run for it, but he is not going to make it. It's a big play by the defense, and they're going to hold on to their 2-point lead. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching in Atlanta, our apologies. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Williams. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Second and 6. This one swung out to Williams. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. But probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this fourth quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 77 yards rushing for him now as he's done it on 19 carries. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
That's right, baby. They don't want it.
Now Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Coming up on 2nd and 7.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long
Now back to throw. And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 25-yard line. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. They got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. 2 minutes remain, and that's our score differential as well. 2 points here in the fourth quarter. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a second down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. They'll look to throw here. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs, able to knock that one away on third down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected fourth down here.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and it will push the lead up to 5. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with him defensively, and it'll bring up second down. Second and 10. Carr. This is caught by Williams. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Carr. Connecting with Johnson. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. The first down run got 5. Here's second and 5. Now Carr. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Throwing his Carr. Oh, no, he lost the football. And the offense will get this one back. Boy, that could have been catastrophic at this late stage of the game, but they avoid disaster. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 30. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Down to a knee for the Jags. Victory seemingly in hand. So this will be a win for Jacksonville. And it wasn't really always pretty. They had their bumps and bruises. Really, both sides did. But they did what they needed to do at home to get the win.
Yeah, they really had to grind this one out, didn't they? Because nothing came easy. Every snap was a major league brawl. They had to win at the line of scrimmage, win downfield. They got all those things accomplished. But to win a close one like this, you know, every team wants to be physical. We've heard that a million times, right? But those who are mentally tough, those are the teams that you have to deal with in the playoffs. This was that type of a game.
So for
I lost by 2, but I love you. I love you more than you know I love you. I'm a little drunk, so I'm going to be emotional and like let you know. Because I don't do that anymore. But I love you so much.
Their playoff hopes take a hit
like,
as they drop to 7-7.
Just,
and they will get a home date next week as they will take on the Buffalo Bills.
I don't know, when I think about you, I'm just like,
and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gunn. Next
it's just the best.
Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I just love you so much. I don't deserve you. And you're just the greatest thing that's ever happened to me.
Just don't mess it up.
I don't know, I'm really not happy that you said that because I haven't done anything wrong in like a year and a half. I've been doing my best to be the best for you.
I know, I'm just saying.
I think that you are the most wonderful thing that's ever happened to me. Even if I get irritated with you sometimes or I get mad at you, I still know that even when I'm irritated and mad, I still love you.
That's good. Oh, my tummy's full.
I don't even need your booty. I just need you. Oh, you're so much.
How are you drunk already?
I had 3 shots, 2 beers. I had a double and a single. At the bar, I had a double orange. I said 2 shots, 1 cup.
Yeah.
And then I went over and took a shot of Jameson with the guys.
What?
How did you miss that? You watched me walk over there.
I didn't know you took a shot.
Yeah. I told you he didn't charge me for the extra Jameson shot. So he had $5. Oh, no, I didn't know. I took a shot with the guys. Yeah, with the black guy and the bartender? Yeah, I took a shot with them. Of pure Jameson, like stronger Jameson. And then I had a whiskey and water when I got home.
Oh, you did?
Bourbon?
You want these?
Want what?
Just 2.
Wait, do you want these?
It's not. Ow.
Oh, yeah, that was yours.
That was my phone.
Yeah. Well, throw your ass back. Every time I touch her ass, I think there's a Twitter account. I don't know who she is, but I know that she's popular in the Wash family, so I think that she's like a Wash person. Okay. But her, not her but her username is like Alexa, throw that ass in a circle. I don't know if I follow her or not, but if I don't, I want to because the name is fucking hilarious. Like, watch. Hey Siri, throw that ass in a circle.
She's not.
Babe,
She's ignoring you.
Babe, my AirPod, my phone, and my HomePod
So she did say something?
all reacted, and she just now said something to me. Yeah, I'm still not sure about that. I'm not sure I understand.
She dumb.
Hey Siri, throw that ass in a circle.
Will you get this lit for me? I suck at it. I can't. Yeah. I suck in. It doesn't light all the way. Maybe it needs to be clean.
No, you have to pack it back down.
Huh?
Your smoke in the middle, it's all ash. You have to pack it back down.
That's what I did.
lost 12-14. I threw a pick on the drive to win the game. 12 or no, I lost 12-14. Did you find out who advanced? Can you hear me? Did you find out who advanced? All right, well, let me give you a quick rundown of my day. Got a couple good sales at work. Had I'm still going to because I don't like feeling guilty. Got some good sales at work. Had a phone call. I had to call customer care. It was on for about an hour and a half. Texted Meg, hey, I'm not going to get out on time. I'm going to be late. She said, do you need a ride? I said, no, my boss is still here. He'll give me a ride. Came home, changed clothes, looked at her. I said, you know what? Fuck it. I got a little bit of money. Let's go to the dispensary. They were closed. I said, let's go get a beer. So we went to the bar across the street, had a couple drinks, came back home, played this guy. You called me in the middle of this game. Haven't had a chance to even log on in advance. Also, I feel like I have historically made a good display of the fact that I let you know before I advance. Every time. And I'm the guy that handles the advance. So I've let you know every time I've advanced. I'm still one game out of... Even with a loss, I'm still a game out of first. Alright, so I need to go make channels right now, don't I? Alright, let me load into the league. I'm a little bit drunk, I'm not going to lie. So if there's any mistakes, sorry. Franchise. Did you maybe want to say something to the group? I took a fucking L to the Titans. No, that wasn't you. Yeah, well, that just cost me a playoff position, so whoever did it. That was a 7-10 L that I shouldn't have taken because I could have beat the Titans. Who, Saints? Oh, I'm a little bit drunk and pissed off because people were talking shit about the whole abortion, Wade vs. Roe, saying every abortion should be illegal when my mom and sister were both raped. So I'm already in a feisty mood, so I'll talk to someone if you want me to. Yeah, I'm not gonna take this to the general. I'm gonna take this to commissioners only because I'm not. This doesn't deserve general chat. Well, hold on. I'm looking at history right now. No, he didn't say it was his job. Hey, Bruno. Bruno. So what I'm going to say might look like I'm throwing shit at you, but I'm not. It's just to get a point across to everybody else.
What are you doing?
I just don't want you to think I'm actually taking shots at you, because I'm not. I'm just saying even you know that I'm the one that advances. I'm going to delete week 12. I'll make week 13. I'm actually kind of pissed about this. But I do get to play the Bills, who is my buddy. I mean, did you advance to week 12? Like, not you, right? So if it wasn't you, and I believe you, and it wasn't me, and you believe me, who the fuck else would advance? Because even you, like I said, no shots to you. Even you know, I advance. If I don't reach out or I don't say something day of advance, I don't do it, and that falls on you. Right. There's only two people that, well, I didn't get out of work till an hour and a half late tonight, but there's only two people that should ever advance, and that's me or you, unless we can't, and then we'll reach out to someone else that can. I took an L this week. I'm actually pissed now. Yeah, I'm pissed. I could have beat the Titans, too. I would have smashed the Titans. Who, Saints? Bruno, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little drunk, so I'm not going to attack people this week, but I'll put the game channels up. I said I'm going to be honest with you. I'm a little drunk, so
you're drunk, babe.
I'm not going to tag people, but I will put the game channels up. No, I delete them as I go. You're going to be impressed at how fast I can post these. Yeah, don't do that. Like, don't get upset. It's just literally, it's just a game. But yeah, yeah. So do I. I just took an L. Playoffs? Not with probably not with that L. I have to win out. Yeah. I got to beat the Bills twice, and I got to beat you, and I got to beat the Jags. So I need to beat the 1 seed, the 3 seed, the 5 seed. Yeah. So I have to beat you. I have to beat the Bills twice. And I have to beat the number 3 seed. So 1-3-3 or 1-3-5-5. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, let me see what I have returning from injury though. Oh shit! I have all 4 of my receivers back. That game that I just lost. Yeah, but yo, Bruno. The last 2 games that I've played, I was missing my 1, 3, and 4 receivers. The only receivers left on my roster were 2, 5, and 6. I was missing 1, 3, and 4. Bruno, I was missing my left guard, my right guard, my left defensive end, my right defensive end, and my starting middle linebacker. I was missing like 8 players last game. I would have him at number 1. Trade me Hill. I'm gonna blame it on a league glitch. Hey, who keeps posting game channels? Do you keep posting game channels? I see. The only one I see is you. All right. Well, I'm deleting all the game channels that have been made on Discord because I've had them made. The only thing I saw was one app from you, but I don't know who made these channels. Every week, I make the new game channels, and they're at the bottom of the page. That's not from week 12. That's somebody making that channels. I don't know. Nobody needs to make channels for this except me. Alright, so at everyone. Unfortunately, Madden glitched. We advanced to week 12 and it went an extra. I said, unfortunately, Madden glitched. We advanced to week 12 and it went an extra week. We are now on week 13. Due to this, we will be granting everyone a half training camp, allowing training camp upgrades to one player on each side of the ball, one defense, one offense. We apologize to everyone and hope the training camp will help. I feel like that's a good apology. I'm going to call the Bills right now and see who wants to play. Yeah. I'll probably play him tomorrow. I get out at 4 tomorrow. I'm going to see a movie with Meg tomorrow night, though, so my phone's probably going to be turned off for a little while tomorrow. Actually, my phone's going to be turned off most of the day tomorrow. Hey, Bruno, you want to hear the plus side? I get 3 of my top 4 receivers back this week. Yeah. I was missing 3 of my top 4 receivers, 2 starting D linemen, a starting middle linebacker, and 2 starting offensive linemen. My entire team, Bruno. I lost by 12 because I threw a pick 6 when I was trying to score the game-winning touchdown. I'm still in this shit with literally half of my offense and defense missing. I should be number 5. Actually, if I beat the Bills twice, I'll be in the wild card. I don't need to win the division. I just need a wild card. If I beat the Bills twice, that puts me at 7-7 and him at 6-7. So if I win out and he wins out, other than me, he has 7 games. 5? Yeah, if we both went out, but I beat him in the 2 games, I think I'll take the division. Or not the division, the wild card. Alright, but I am about to go to bed because I do have to open in the morning. No, also I found out that my store manager is leaving at the end of the month and my assistant manager is leaving in 2 weeks. So there looks like we're going to have my buddy Austin promoted to assistant manager and then interim brought in for store manager until Austin and I have a little more experience. Then he takes store and I take assistant. Yeah, all the games are listed. I didn't tag anyone. But I posted games and people are acknowledging it. Alright, so we're good. I am going... Ooh. Alright. I'm done, Bob. Love you, buddy. I'm going to bed. Shit happens. It's just a game. It's got to be a glitch.